and we're going to keep moving. We lost Amara somehow. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is class number 6 of Smart Start Mentor Program Group 2, and we are going to talk about our websites tonight and various things around that today. So I'm just going to stop. I'm going to do a share screen somehow. Is it working? No, not yet. Get rid of this here. Close. And why isn't my share screen working? There we go. Share screen and go. All right, tuck you guys down to the corner. All right, here we go. So I'm going to go first into RSA, and I need to be in Chrome for that. Chrome likes Chrome better. Has anybody done any of our training on the website, the Smart Site stuff?
A little.
A little bit?
Just a little.
Good. Okay, well, we'll talk about that too then. This is my personal Real Smart Agent panel account as an agent. So we start with going into marketing and smart sites. And this is where you want to start, going into my account. Now, some of this is already predetermined for you because I've put you in the system as an agent. And some of this you can modify and change, okay? I haven't selected my time zone here. I better do that. Mountain Time USA, okay? There's my name the way I want it. There's my mobile number the way I want it. And there's my DRE number and my website. Now, I can redirect my smart site to the website entered above. However, I can't do anything with it here if I do that. It says your smart site will no longer be accessible if this is checked. So I might do that if I was paying for a website service. Before I started the brokerage, I had an account, and I think it was called Pro Agent Websites. It was really, really excellent website. It was very much like what we have. And it had a little bit better Facebook integration, and that's why I liked paying for that one. I never did learn how to use it properly, so I was really wasting money on that. But I thought I would try. And so in this case, I don't have another website provider or website service, so I'm not going to redirect it. I'm going to keep it right here. What I am going to do is go over here and go to GoDaddy.com. Now, did we go through this before? We might have gone in to talk about how you do
Yes.
GoDaddy, right? We did, right?
Yeah.
All right. So is there anybody who doesn't understand how to do GoDaddy to go get your domain set up? Everybody good with that? Okay. So as you can see, I have several domains here, some for the brokerage, some for myself, and some for landing pages. Get your CMA, no expired listings. So some of the more successful agents have lots of different websites, and they redirect them as appropriate to whatever their purpose is, whether it's a landing page to get business for a specific issue like expireds, or for sale by owners, or get your CMA, or get your first time home buyer booklet or whatever, or their company website. And some agents work in multiple markets, and they have special websites just for that market. And it could be even within Albuquerque, you could have 3 or 4 different neighborhood websites. So there's lots of different reasons to have multiple websites. Okay, so I'm going to get out of that since we've covered that already. And let's get into this a little more. So this is the basic information. I could put my department if I worked on a team, or if I was part of a, you know, I had a title like Director of Operations or something like that, I might be able to do that. And fun facts, I've never really played around with that, but that might be something to play around with. What's something unusual about you that nobody else would know? If you have any designations such as CRS or BPOR or I think I have SFR, and there's just tons and tons of other ones, Eco Realtor, and lots of different ones. You might put the designations that you have here. I'm working on getting my CRS designation. I've got to fill out some paperwork and do a few classes, and I'll have that done. Website text. So this would be something that it would say, I guess, as to what they're going to find here. So I'm just going to make it simple and put Camille, Victor, Realtor. All right, so can we save all that? Update my account right there. So billing address, I think I'm going to fill this out because I keep getting asked for stuff. It keeps asking me this. Maybe if I fill it out here once, I don't have to fill it out anymore in other places. All right, Facebook pixel. So if you do Facebook advertising, this is cool. This is a new thing I didn't know about. If you do Facebook advertising, you can get Facebook to assign a pixel to you and your website. And so when I don't really quite understand how all that works, but you can get a Facebook pixel and plant it right here. And that way, when people see you on Facebook and respond to your ads on Facebook, and they come visit this site, then they get followed around through the internet. Just like when you go on Amazon and you say, I want to look at Zapato shoes, and then you start seeing Zapato shoes everywhere you go as a little sidebar ad or a Facebook sponsored link. That's what happens here. So that's a way for somebody who visits your page and they're not quite ready to contact you yet. They're thinking about it. They're in thinking mode. If you can stay in front of them like that with a Facebook pixel, then they might reach out to you when they are ready. So that's probably a whole nother class by itself. The first class on Business Builder that we went to talked about Facebook pixels and showed us a little bit about that. I'm still trying to figure out Facebook pixels, but anyway, that's where that goes. Okay, so my Zillow screen name is right here because if you remember when I interviewed with each of you, I showed you how this website links my Zillow reviews into my site here. And I need to go after some clients that I've recently worked with and ask them to write new reviews for me because everything still shows California, and I've done several sales in New Mexico, but it's hard to get people to write reviews. They just don't want to they don't want to put themselves out there. They don't want to be found. They don't want any, they just want to be left alone. But we need them to do reviews because it really helps our business. You can opt out of the Smart Partners here, but I don't recommend doing that because they're helpful to you and to us. And but you have that option there. Okay, so that's all of that, and I'm going to go down to the bottom and update my account so that everything that I've done stays put. Okay, they're constantly upgrading and updating the site, so even if you work on it right now and you get it fixed up, if you come back in 2 or 3 months, there's going to be some new things, like I didn't know we had Facebook pixel stuff. Now, I asked headquarters, I think it was for the office website, to put a Facebook pixel in for me because you couldn't do it yourself. Now you can. So that's a new feature that they've added. I guess enough people have asked them for that they're doing it now. All right. So I'm going to go take a look at my website and see what kind of condition it's in now. So these are the pictures that scroll through as a slideshow right here. And they're fairly generic pictures of New Mexico and of different interiors, but you might have some nice pictures that you would want to use. So where is that? I think that's in here. No, where is that? Site settings, that's where they are. So here's the pictures that I've selected, and they just scroll through in order, and I think you might be able to move them around. I liked having one interior and one exterior. Interior, exterior, interior, exterior, interior, exterior, interior, exterior, interior. So it just scrolls in that order that they're here. These others I could, you know, cycle in and out. You're welcome to open up or import your own pictures if you want to. And as long as you have the rights to them, you either took the picture yourself or you've paid for the permission, or you're using free stock photos that have no copyright rules about them. You're welcome to upload those right here and have your site look a little bit different. So pretty much everybody in the office is using these pictures. I haven't seen anybody using different ones, but you're welcome to do that. Okay. And you could just have one picture if you want to, or trim it down to 4 pictures. I kind of like the variety. So I've got 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. All right. Header images, Google Analytics. Google Analytics is, again, something complicated and technical that I'm not real good at. But if you have, that's a whole nother class, is to set up Google Analytics, but it's here and you could Google how to do it. It's really not that hard, but I am afraid to try to dig into it while we're trying to have the class tonight. I think that that would be something that's worthwhile to have a class for it by itself for everybody. So I might try to do that if they don't get into it with our internet marketing class that they're doing, this business builder series that's going on right now. They should get into that, at least to show you how to do it. It's not that hard, but it does take a little effort and a little, you know, little bit of tech savvy, not too much. All right, header images, Google Analytics. Okay. Now I had set up Google Analytics on my site at some time ago, but this doesn't quite look like that's right. So I'm thinking that this is HomeSmart's Google Analytics or something. It doesn't have any information about me in there. Or it might just be garbage. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like proper code because it doesn't have the end quote things, and it's not finished. And I'm thinking this is not quite what's supposed to be here, but I'm not going to mess with it because I don't know how to do that yet. I need to get back into it to learn how to do that. I've done it before, but I don't want to get into it right now, but it's there. All right, properties. Now, I think this is one of my co-listings with one of the other agents. And if I wanted to, I could find some really great listings on Broker Tour. Nobody's doing Broker Caravan right now. So you might just highlight brand new listings. Since nobody's doing Caravan right now, the agents who would have liked to have been on Caravan might be open to you sharing the listing here on this website. And that would be a good person to go after, I suppose, is somebody who's got a new listing. I think they'd be crazy not to let you highlight their listings and help them market them. But you can put some listings in here and they turn out to look like your listings. MLS sales, you want to go in, see, I'm only showing 2 sales, but I have several more, and I'm not quite sure why they're not showing up here, but I have, for one thing, I have a for sale by owner that's not here. And I have several California ones that aren't showing up here, of course. And I have some more, I have some 2 recent sales, and I'm not quite sure why they're not showing up here, but they're not here. These are both pretty old, and I have 2 or 3 newer ones. I got to figure out why that's working that way. So that's a good, I always find things I need to bug them about. So I'm going to write that down as something to bug them about. Say, hey, where's my listing that I sold? Yeah. I thought, well, maybe because I was the buyer's agent or something, but I was the seller's agent on the 2 most recent ones. My recent sales not showing up. So one of the cool things about HomeSmart is that when you find a bug like that, they're very good about getting it fixed. Now, right now, things are a little nutty. They're not in their normal workflow. People are working from home quite a lot, and we're pretty well set up to handle that, but things are not normal right now. So I would expect if I bring this to their attention, I'm going to have some sort of response or resolution within 24 hours. They're really good about being responsive to bugs and other things. And I think we have a new thing. Oh, that's on the other thing. Okay, that's not here. We used to have, the referral book has a little bug button that you can click and say, something's not working right, but they have a brand new website and they're still working out their bugs. This is not new. Okay, so you can put in some shared listings. You can highlight your own listings. I have 2 sold listings that aren't going to show up here because they're sold. They should be over here. Anyway, okay. So my website, this is where you can customize your message. So this is my About Me page. Don't make it any longer than this. People are going to barely read it as it is. Talk about who you are, why you got into real estate, how you want to be helpful to them, what makes you different, what makes you special as a realtor, because keep in mind there's 4,000 other realtors out there that they could choose. Why should they choose you? What's special about you? What's your special knowledge base, your special background, or the way that you care about your clients? And you know, everybody's going to say, I'm the top producing agent. I care the most about my clients more than anybody else cares about their clients. Come up with something that's interesting about you. Somebody, you can even tell a little story about, now you guys are all new, but how you help somebody, you know, and that message of, you know, how you've gone above and beyond in your job would resonate with somebody. So when you get a little bit of experience, that would be one way to show that you're different. As new agents, you're going to want to highlight your life experience and talk about what makes you a great person to be in real estate. Why did you choose real estate? What is attractive to you about it? And it needs to be something besides, I just like houses. You know, tell what speaks to the heart of the consumer and to you about real estate. Why are you in this? If it's not, you know, just for the money, what else, you know, turns you on about selling real estate? So let's see here. My approach to real estate is to act as your consultant, assisting you every step of the way through the whole process. But your interests are foremost in my mind always. I will listen to your needs, offer ideas that you might not have considered, stay in communication, and work hard to help you reach your real estate goals. Basic, you know, I'm here to help message. I've been in real estate since 2009, and I was an architect and a builder prior. I'm the qualifying broker and sole owner of HomeSmart Realty Pros, serving the Albuquerque, I should say, and Santa Fe area. Oh, I got to go to edit. Okay, Santa Fe area. Yeah, I can't read it now. I'm going to go back. I'll fix that later. I was born in Albuquerque, and my family's been in New Mexico for generations. Now, that's something else that a lot of you have in common, is that you've lived here a very long time, either all your lives or nearly all your lives. And, you know, that's important to people, to know that you're a native and that you know the area. Even if you don't know a lot about real estate yet, you know the neighborhoods, you know the area, and, you know, you have a love for Albuquerque and Santa Fe. I was a top producing agent with HomeSmart Professionals in Palm Springs area for almost 7 years before deciding to move to New Mexico and open a franchise here. So talk about, you know, what it is that got you into real estate, like I did right here, is talking about how I got to where I am right now. My overall outlook on life is to stay positive and be resourceful and creative in solving today's real estate challenges. You could say something like that. That doesn't require any special knowledge about real estate, right? Are you smart? Are you creative? Do you work hard? Do you have good work ethic? Do you have good communication skills? Are you, you know, professional in everything that you do? Those are the kinds of things people might be interested in knowing about you. If you're selling your home, please feel free to contact me today for a no obligation comparative market analysis. And if you're looking to buy a new home, I'd be happy to show you a property that you may have found on your own, and let's start getting to know each other. Just call or email me through my contact info here, and thanks for stopping by my website. Pretty simple message. It's not, you know, there's some things that show that I'm unique. I've been an architect and a builder before I got into real estate. I will say that one of the first listing appointments, maybe not the first, but one of the first listing appointments I went on, I was very proud that I was an architect, and I thought that was a really cool thing to bring to the table as a realtor. And I didn't get the listing, and when they told me why, they said, well, if we ever need an architect, we'll let you know. So you want to be a little bit careful about overdoing it. But at any rate, so I didn't tell anybody for quite a while I was an architect after that. I thought, well, they don't think I'm a realtor. They think I'm an architect, and they can't help them. But do bring your life experience to the table and explain them how you got here. Now, I haven't done anything with blogging, but that is something you can do. There's a palette right here where you can create a blog piece. What do you think of the market right now? Where is it going after we get through this? Can you help people through this? Talk about how our tools and our technology can help you work with buyers and sellers right now, because there are people who really need to move right now for various reasons. Sure, there's a lot of people sitting on the sidelines right now, but if they have to move, they have to move, and they're serious about it right now. They've got it going through a divorce, going through, you know, they just lost their home because of some other calamity in their life, and they have to move. So, you know, all kinds of reasons people need to move right now. A loved one has died and they need to, you know, sell the property before the next mortgage payment is due, you know, lots of different reasons. So you can manage it right here. You can put tags and comments and categories and all kinds of other things on here. You can, I guess, put subscribe here or something, I don't know, and adjust the settings on it. And it lets you add quite a lot of information. You can put anchors in it, bless you, and pictures and tables and video. You can even put video in it, okay? So play around with this. Talk about your message to your clients. If you don't have references yet, I should do something with this one, because I do have quite a few references that I could put in here, and I didn't even look at this before. I haven't really spent a lot of time on this website, but I really should do more with it. So I can put a picture of a client, a picture of me and my clients. I'm handing them their keys or something. And I can put an information about what it is that they, you know, what I did for them and what they have to say about it. I can highlight some neighborhoods that I like to work on. I haven't done any of that either. I can add some resource pages such as First Time Home Buyer Guide or First Time Seller Guide, or how to work with the MFA program for First Time Home Buyer Down Payment Assistance, or talk about relationships with the lenders that I work with, or lots of different topics I could put in here to help people understand how to buy and sell real estate better. And an educated client makes me happy, because they, you know, especially if they're working with things the way I see them, that makes my job easier. Here's some tools, mortgage calculator, and then real estate tips. So I haven't included that before. I think I'll add that in here. Oh, I have to write it. No, I don't have time for that. So real estate tips, you can write some real estate tips. You can find these on the internet everywhere. If you just Google real estate tips for home sellers or real estate tips for home buyers, you can borrow somebody else's information, change it up a little bit with your own voice and your own thoughts, and put it in here. And then somebody can find some helpful information in here. And then static pages, show the buyer page on your site, show the seller page on your site. So these are standard pages that they give us. And there you go. So this is how you can customize the website to talk about your message. One of the places there, I think there's a couple others. And there you go. So when you get there to see it, it looks like this. There's my About Me page. You don't want it to take any more room up than that. If you don't have a good headshot, please get one. I was actually thinking of getting a green screen in the office, and so that I could take pictures of our agents. Does anybody have an interest in that, if I were to have a green screen or some way for you to get your picture taken in the office?
Yeah, I'd be interested, but I thought I had sent you a headshot already. I'll double check.
You might have. I'm just putting that out there in general. If you haven't gotten a good headshot done, do so.
Okay.
I think that's a really good idea, Camille. And if not, if anybody needs it, the person who did my headshots, he's relatively new to photography, but I think he did a really good job. My headshot's really good.
I think it's very cute.
Yeah, let me know. He's pretty affordable. So,
What did you pay for your headshot?
huh?
How much did you pay?
Well, he's a really close friend of mine, so I
So he
didn't.
did it for free.
I will have
That's
to
really
ask
good
him.
price.
Right, right. But, you know, I will have to ask him what he
Yeah.
charged.
So,
I'll give you his information.
great. That would be great. You can type it in the chat bar.
Okay. I will do that.
Then, you can get a family member to take a picture of you and get it doctored up on Box Brownie. Box Brownie does modify portraits for photography. So if it's not quite what you want it to be, you can have them doctor it up a little bit for you and improve the lighting or improve the background, kind of blur out the background and stuff like that. So they can doctor it up for you. Okay. So I need to get a new headshot. I'm not real happy with this one. This one was a professional headshot done for me at headquarters when I was there for the the new broker training. But my hair isn't how I want it. I wasn't thinking ahead to bring the shirt I would have wanted to wear. I would have worn a red shirt instead of this blue one. And, we were in kind of a hurry because there were, a bunch of other things going on. And I just felt like, well, it's okay, but it's not really what I want. It's kind of boring, gray background, silver hair, blue shirt. There's no pop to it. And my hair isn't styled well, but it's okay for now. It'll do. At least they can see what I look like. I will tell you also that it really is important to do this, to get something done with your website, because we get inquiries on a regular basis. I haven't checked our office Google stats, but we get people, I hear from the other agents that somebody from somewhere else found them on the website and asked them to be the realtor for their friend or family member here in Albuquerque, or for themselves, because they found them here and they liked the message on their website, they liked their picture, and they thought, this is a person who can help me and that I can relate to. Because that's a lot of what our business is about, right? Relationships. So do this. This is very important. And the other thing I want to remind you to do, if you haven't already, let's see here. I need to sneak in behind that one right there and go to the HomeSmart website. And I want to show you something here. Oh, that's HomeSmart. No, this is ours. Okay. Go to click on agents. I don't know why it's being slow. Might be my internet. What is this going on? Apple wants to update my software. They're constantly bothering me about that. Close that. All right, see if we can get this to work here. This is all new. We have a brand new brokerage website. I haven't even taken a look at it yet. Literally, it's just come out. But that link isn't working. There's the buying link. That's not what I want. I want the agent's link, and it's not working. Okay. Item
That's
number
not good.
2 to check. Agent's link isn't working.
Maybe you could search by city or state.
Let me try and go do it a different way. I don't think it's going to work though. Bummer. Well, I'm glad I took a look at that and found that out. Okay. So if we go to find an agent, do we need to know? Okay, I'll accept the cookies. I'm going to go to Albuquerque. Let's see if we can, what we can find there. See how it says find it, people who have a picture, have a website, etc. Now this isn't doing what I want it to do. Okay, so see how many people in our office don't have a photo attached to their picture yet? I mean,
Is
their
mine in
website.
there?
Let's see. Maya, where are you? There you are. Yes, yours is in here. But
Yay.
you see, only about 1/3 of our agents have their picture in the website. And the way to do that, I think, is in the, I'm not sure if it happens where we were right in there and where we were, or if there's another place for it. But do get your picture in here because people will choose you to help them. Good for you, Amara. You've already got yours in there. Based on what you look like. They'll say, oh, I like the way that person looks. I think I could relate to them. They look like they're a nice person. So there's Amara, and there's her bio and a nice picture of her. And then, so she actually has gone to the trouble of putting this out there and updating that. Good for you, Amara. That's what I'm looking for. I want everybody in the office to do this because you might get picked by somebody who is looking for a realtor in our area. You just never know. Okay, so contact me and visit my website right there. So if you need to have those things updated. Okay, everybody has a website, but not everybody has bothered to do anything with it, right? It could be just the generic canned one. I'm guessing John Gutierrez has not done anything with his website. So it's not going to have, it has no information about him, no links, no nothing, no social media links or anything. He has a listing, but it's not live yet, so there's nothing there. There's a little bit in the Smart Partner information. There's very little information here. So he has not updated his website. So do you think somebody's going to choose him over somebody they can find more out about? Probably not. They're going to say, let me see who else. Oh, this person here has a nice website. Let me visit her website. And then they're going to see, oh, Maya, you look like you could help me. See, she's written a little bit about her history and that she has first-time home buyer help. So that's terrific. No mention that she's new to real estate. They don't need to know that.
No.
They don't need to know that. And you can go in and highlight some properties to put in here. So she got one shared listing in here. Good.
I just got somebody to respond to me, and they would let me, I could share their listing. That's what I'm trying to say.
Perfect. So, you know, they're not really going to understand what shared listing means. So find a few more. And you can even put it in the context of, you know, since we're not having Broker Caravan right now, I'd really like to help you market your property and show my clients what you've got. Would it be okay if I put this on my website and maybe on my Facebook? And they're probably going to say yes. If they don't, then they're dumb. And what can you do about dumb? Nothing. Okay. So very good. I'm glad to see that some of you new people have your stuff done. And Martin, you've got some work to do. Even if you have your picture, it's not here. And you don't have any information about where you work or anything. So you got work to do, Martin. And who else do we have here today? Amara's in good shape. Maya's in good shape.
How's Aaron doing?
Aaron, let's check on Aaron here. Oops. Aaron, here's Aaron. So it looks like Aaron has done some work on his too. Terrific. All right, we need a description in here. He talks about what he likes to do, Sierra Club, terrific. We need more information about you. He's got a nice picture there. I like that. All right, so let's see.
I have
here.
something in the About Me. If you scroll down.
All right. Oh, there it is. Well, it's not showing up there. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
why.
So yeah, he talks about his love of New Mexico and that, you know, you have experience as an investor. And so that's going to be something somebody's going to be drawn to and pick you for. And really, you know, there are ways you can monetize a website to make it really work for you, but at least you got to have something, because when you meet somebody new or somebody is thinking of working for you, the first thing they're going to do is Google your name or Google for your website. And if they can't find anything, they're not going to pick you. They're going to say, I better pick somebody else who I can find out more about. And so it's really, really important to.
I have a few properties on there if you want to.
Oh, okay. Let's see
Yeah.
here. Okay. Are these those new builds that you're working on?
3 of them all.
Yes. Yeah. So he's already
One
gone
was
in and
from
picked a
with
few to
from a
put here.
friend. The second one, that Irmaman, is a friend's listing.
Yeah. Great. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's another thing. If you go, you can't take classes at GAR right now, but when you get to know other agents, work another deal with them, go show a listing. If you go on a showing appointment and you really like what you see on something, contact that agent and say, oh, this wasn't right for my buyer, but would you mind if I put it on my social media and on my website to help you find a buyer, the right one? This one wasn't it for them, but I may be able to help you find another one. And they'll probably say yes. If you word it that way, they won't feel threatened and they'll be open to letting you help them. Okay, excellent. I like that picture. All right. And see, that didn't even take a professional photographer. Did you have a professional do that, or did you have a friend or family member do that?
That is actually from a couple years ago, and that was
Okay.
a professional, but
Okay.
this was long before I was even thinking about doing this. It just
Well, it's working for you.
for other
I
reasons.
like it.
Yeah.
Good.
Speaking of, I have a quick kind of sort of unrelated question.
Okay.
Speaking of pictures and cameras, is there like an office camera that we could use someday down the line when we get listings and need to take pictures of homes? Because cell phones, or at least mine, do not take good interior pictures.
Yes, I have a camera. It's a very good camera. You still need to go retouching to get them to look good, but they will take a better picture. That
Okay.
picture that you just saw was done by a professional photographer on one of my listings. It's actually in California, but you can't really tell that. And but I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. I think I can do that real quick.
Once I get rolling and have like listings coming in, I'm going to invest in a camera for sure.
Yeah, you got to
I
start
was just
small.
wanting to know when that first one comes along.
Start free, absolutely. Start free. You got to conserve your cash when you're new. Okay, going into real estate business, and I'm going to go to, here's a good one. The one I just sold, Pasha. Okay, so here's my photo file. So here's the original photos. And I took these with my good camera so they don't look like a smartphone, but see how dark they are? And there's a lot of glare here.
Yeah.
And there's not good contrast. And there's my camera. At least I'm not in the picture. And they're just kind of blah, right? I mean, these are better than most agents post, but
Right.
they're not up to my standards. So I send them off to Box Brownie. And this is how they come back.
Oh, wow.
Light, bright. Now these came out almost too bright. They did a little bit too far. But you see what a difference they look like a professional took them. They changed the lens a little bit so that it looks, it looks like real life instead of a distorted camera view. And they can get rid of, hot spots and glare.
Nice.
And there we are. There we go. And they got rid of my camera. And my camera was parked right there.
That is what I don't know how they did. I could manage to brighten.
I don't know how they do it
Basically,
either,
around.
but they do that. Yeah, they do a great job. And they can even change the sky for me. Yeah, they doesn't look like they did because it was a pretty good day that day, but they can change the sky. So if you have to take pictures on a cloudy day, they can turn it into a blue sky day. They did
Wow.
that for me on this job over here on Chacon. So here's the original photos. It was a kind of a gloomy day that day on some of the pictures that I took. It was a weird day. These are the originals, so they're kind of high. We see how dark these pictures are? They're all dark, and there's a lot of window glare. And so I took these pictures. They're not great, as they are right here. But let's see, what did I can show you, try to show you one that I actually used. But see how this picture was, oops, kind of got a stormy sky. They changed that out to be a blue sky for me.
Wow.
Mhm. They brightened this all up and got rid of the glare. That's another thing. I don't know why that's in there. I don't know why that's in there either. But at any rate, so when I got them back, retouched photos, Chacon. I took about 3 different versions of this one. I had to go back a couple of times and take their pictures. But you can sort of get the idea of how light and bright they are now. So this picture was all dark, and now it's all light and bright and shows a nice view of the mountains. So I love box brownie. I cannot get, I just can't say enough good things about them. They're fast. When I turn in my pictures, say I turn them in at 5 o'clock on a Friday, they're done for me overnight and they're ready for me to put in my listing the next morning.
Wow.
Yeah, they're amazing. And then if something's not right, they'll fix it right away too. Okay, back to what we were doing here. Okay, so you want to do some nice looking photographs on your website to jazz it up. And if you can't, if the listing agent won't let you use their pictures, then go take a picture of your own, you know, to promote on social media. Sometimes people are weird about that. And they don't want to see, the only 2 of my listings are showing up here. I mean, 2 sales, and I don't know why.
More
And
questions.
okay, go ahead.
How do we share information from the MLS to Facebook or Craigslist? And Aaron, feel free to chime in too. How do you do that?
Well, that's a good question. Let's check that out. I'm not sure if you can do anybody's listing that way.
In terms of like the ones that I've done, that I've loaded onto Facebook Marketplace,
Yeah. What did you do?
I went to the listing in the Flex MLS, clicked on photos, and then downloaded them one by one onto my desktop and then uploaded them.
Okay.
I haven't found an easier way to do it. There might be. And then I just trashed them when I'm done. I mean, I don't just have it all over my desktop screen.
And then
But
just kind of copy and paste their remarks, you know, about the listing.
Oh no, what I've done is I copy and paste their description from the listing agent.
Right. Right.
And then I'll just say, call Aaron Taylor, or now's a good time to buy because the slashing interest rates, things like that.
And then did you just put at the bottom, like some kind of nod to their office that the listing is courtesy?
Oh, no, there's no reason to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. And if they balk at it or they fuss at you, then say, sure, I'll fix that.
No, there's no reason to do that.
I don't think you need to. I'm not sure what the rules are.
You don't want them contacting them and then forgetting you. You could give them your contact information.
Okay. Okay. Thank you
Now,
so much.
Mm-hmm.
in answer to your question, this is one of my shared listings, and I pressed on the share button, and I have these options. permalink, Twitter, email, or Facebook.
Ooh,
Now, this is my listing. Let's see what happens if I pick somebody else's listing.
yeah, 'cause that's,
Okay, so if I go to share, I can still do that. Let's see what happens. Where does it go? I'm not sure if I have my thing tied in. Log in. Okay, so this is going to my Facebook feed from the Flex MLS. I don't know what's going to happen if I push this through. What, will they see my contact info, or are they going to see the listing agent's contact info? I'm not sure.
right, yeah.
So I can always post it, and then if I don't like it, delete it. So let's just try it.
Okay.
This is going to my personal page, but I can put it on a group. I can put it on one of my pages. I think I'll put it on Camille Victor Realtor right there. Camille Victor Realty Pro, posting as Camille Victor Realty Pro. And I'm going to say go, if I can figure out how to do that. Post to Facebook. And let's go find out what happens. There it goes. Okay. Now let's go over to my Facebook page. Now I need to do this from Firefox, because that's where I usually go from. And so, oops. Hope that doesn't mess up our meeting. Okay, so now if I go over to here and to my kind of slow, I think, because of the Zoom thing going on here. There we go. Camille Victor Realty Pro. And let's go see what happens. Hopefully it's there. There it is. Okay, so beautiful new home. My comments up there somewhere. Gorgeous listing. Check this out. Let's see what happens when you click on it. And there it is. All my contact info. It doesn't say anything about the other agent here.
Where does it show your info? I don't even see yours.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Well, because it's linked to my page. It's linked to
So
my
what-
home, my page. Let's see what else. If you scroll for more, what do you get? This is all the information about the house. All the details are here. And that's it. There's nothing in there about who's the agent, actually.
What
So-
happens?
agent.
Yeah.
Click on that.
There
There
we
you
go. There's Camille.
Awesome.
Yeah, the technology sets it up for you, just like our website does. When we do a shared listing on our website, it just points them to you. By the way, I found something out today that could be helpful along this same regard, is that the new Home Pro source in your Flex MLS, it's on the menu.
Yep.
You can click on that, and I just discovered this today. It has like a share button. It says share to get buyer leads, like Facebook and Twitter. You can pick which one you want to do and then share on Facebook. And these are all the new construction companies.
Wow.
And when people click through, it just has your email. It does not have
Wait,
their-
what?
Wait, what? What
It's
is that? I'm looking for it here on the
Yeah,
guard
show us how
page.
to do this, because I want to do.
Yeah, I just thought this was really cool. Okay, so
Hold on,
Okay,
hold on, go slow, go slow.
go to menu.
Menu, menu.
Okay, so go to Flex MLS.
Okay, menu.
Go to Flex. Okay, so go down. Okay, so
New home source professional. I saw it there.
Okay, yeah.
I couldn't get
I
to
was
it.
looking for this the other day. In fact, I called you and then I was like, oh, I found it. So yeah, go there.
Every time I get close to it, it disappears on me. Okay,
New
there we
home
go.
source,
Let's
yeah,
sneak up on it.
there. You
What
can
did we
start
click on?
anywhere.
Awesome.
Okay, so just type. Okay, so I did 87144. That's mine.
What did you click on?
Oh, yeah, do yours. Thank you.
I'll do, I
New
don't know if
home
there's
source
anything in my
professional.
area. I'll do 4.3. That's me.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on out here, if there's anything.
And then just
Okay,
pick,
so there's
click
several
on it,
here.
but you got to click on it. You got to
I've
actually
gotta
click
click
on it on
Hmm.
whatever you want to do.
Okay. I just pressed enter, but that didn't work out. Okay.
You got to click on the box.
Let me get this to go away first.
What did you, from menu, what did you click on to get to this?
New home source professional, I think is what it's called. Yeah. You can, yeah.
I messed that up.
I just thought it was kind of
focus on it.
cool.
So the way we got to that is going to menu, scroll down a little bit, and new home source professional,
Mhm.
right there. And that
Products.
takes you over to here. Now, when I got here, it says, what do you want to search? New homes, inventory homes. I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, I
And
had
then
trouble
I
figuring
put-
that too, but it works better in all new homes.
All new homes, okay.
Yeah.
And then 87043 is Placitas, where I live, and I'm gonna look and see what I come up with. And it's probably gonna send me Bernalillo and Northern Rio Rancho and stuff like that too. So within
Yeah,
20
you can
miles
just
of
pick
my zip code.
one, and then I'll just click there and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
All right. All right, so what am I supposed to do, Aaron?
Just click on one of these, like go to either one, like the very top one, 6020, and click check the box.
Okay.
Or any one of them. Check the box for any one of them.
You
Okay,
know what? I wanna give you, if I give you the screen, can you do it?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna stop share and I'm gonna let you go to the bottom and get that green share screen button. And you share and you show us how you're doing now.
Okay. Share. Oh, how do I get to where you are?
Right there, click on
This-
that, that's GAR.
This is my screen. I'm just seeing my screen.
Yes, so you do it on your screen for us, because
Oh, you all
Yeah.
can see what I'm, oh, okay.
rather than me give you the control of mine.
Gar,
I think you're already open. I see 4129 Mountain Trail Northeast.
yeah, I probably am. Here, I'll just get in here.
There you go.
Okay, I already have it right here. New home
All
source
right.
professional.
Awesome.
Okay, 87144, search. Okay, so I did have a little problem trying to figure out how to get the picture to show up a little earlier. So just click on this one. Okay, and then click on the blue part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then, here, let me get these windows out of it. This is what I wanted to show you right here. It
Okay.
says share and get buyer leads, Facebook,
Yeah.
Twitter, or Pinterest. So just click on share. Okay, so yeah. And then actually I will do it right now. I'll just share it to my line, to my own Facebook feed.
So do you have to ask the builder's permission, or if it's new
No.
construction?
This is
No.
giving you permission, carte blanche.
Yeah,
you
they're
have
just
carte blanche.
basically telling us, please advertise for us.
That's right.
The new home
But
build
I'm going to take advantage of that.
neighborhood. Okay, and I'm just sharing this to my own personal feed because I've done enough in the groups. Oh, here, let me figure out how to, and I'll just show you this. Okay, okay, post to Facebook. This is my personal Facebook. I got a lot of friends, and then well, you'll just have to take my word for it. If you click on it, it'll just say, it doesn't have any of their information and just says email at, my email address. Do you guys want me to show you that or?
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we just saw it on mine, but go ahead if you want to, or
Okay. I'll just take it to my Facebook right here and
yeah.
I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So right here,
So there it is.
Okay, so look, Aaron Taylor, save listing, print report, Entrada at high range. It tells them all about it. And then you go to the bottom and it says, ready to learn more about a new home. It has my email. I don't know how to get my phone number on there, by the way, but so that people will fill out a contact form, and I assume that would just go to my email.
I bet you
That's
can
good.
update your profile with them to get your phone number on there.
There you go. Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
That is
Great.
fantastic, Aaron. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great, awesome. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And you can post those on the marketplace and get buyer leads. Aaron's picked up 2 already in 2 days.
Better than Op City and having to give them 35%.
Right, you don't have to give anybody anything to do this.
Mhm.
And you get a full commission for working with new builds, which is super easy money.
Woot, woot.
Great place for new agents to start because you don't have to do very much.
I'll put stop share right here.
Okay, I'll pick it back up.
Okay.
Okay. That was very helpful. Thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome.
Okay, now, let me get out of that and get out of that. And what were we talking about? I don't know. I don't eating dinner, and I don't got to find my new agent training thing to see what else we got on our agenda tonight. Any questions about what we've talked about so far? You guys excited?
Yes.
Oh, I think that's great. Okay, that's exactly what I want you to be doing. Get creative. Okay, I do recommend that you get your own URL because the HomeSmart website page is ridiculous. It's this long, and one of our new agents was not wanting to spend $20 a year to have a website, and I'm like, you can't put that on a business card. That's ridiculous. Nobody's going to go look at it. Need to have something like mine is just simply Camille Victor Realtor or CamilleVictor.com. It can be that simple. It can be something clever. Aaron has his. Aaron, what is yours again? Aaron sells ABQ something or other.
Yes, Aaron Taylor sells abq.com.
Right. So it can be something clever like that. It can be something kitschy or corny or about real estate or just simply your name. You know, some people have, Patricia sells ABQ real estate or, something like that. Try to keep it short as much as possible. And that's my guidance about that. You can always change it if you don't like it, but do spend a little time thinking about it. Maybe brainstorm with a friend or a partner to come up with something that's unique and interesting and speaks to about New Mexico real estate. And something that would be easy to remember or easy to type in to find you. Okay. Promotion on social media. So now that we have our website in good shape, we can promote it on social media and get people to come here and search for homes. So you can create a Facebook ad that says, would you like to look for homes on, are you looking for a certain kind of home? You could even put a special IDX feed in here for a certain type of home, such as, you can't really do new construction because a lot of those are not in the MLS. But say you're looking for buyers in that $100,000 to $200,000 price range. There's a lot of those out there and it's easy. Those are bread and butter kind of deals. Or say you like doing luxury homes and you want to focus on things that are $500 to $750, and you could create a page just for that and promote those on social media, trying to find that level of buyer. You want to, there's ways to tie your traffic that you get to your CRM. HomeSmart does it for you automatically. If you get people to save a search here, and they save their search right here, they will get put into your CRM. But if you're not using this CRM, then you need to find another way to tie it over so that they automatically get added to your CRM. And many CRM companies have crossover links, and there's companies that provide that. Most of them are not free. I haven't found one yet that will take leads that start here and put them in your CRM for free. I use LionDesk, I think I've mentioned, and integrated CRM. And it looks like it's a free feature in LionDesk, and I tried it out, but it turned out that it was $50 a month, so I decided not to keep that. No thanks. And I forget where it was, but it was in the settings somewhere, I think, that you could, third-party integrations right here. So you can add these other integrated sites and services to connect, okay? I don't begin to understand. WolfNet IDX might be ours. I'm not sure. Our MLS, I'm not sure. But error undefined. Okay. But anyway, there's Zapier is one of those services that will connect one website to another to transfer data for you. And your IDX broker API key, I'm not sure what this means because I'm not that tech savvy. I'm sort of tech savvy, but that one's, some of this stuff is above my head and above my pay grade. So there's probably going to be some discussions about these things in the website and internet marketing classes that are coming up with the Business Builder series. Okay, let's take a break and go get a snack, a drink, bathroom break, and come back in a few minutes and we'll pick up from here, and I'm going to figure out what we're going to cover next. Because some of the stuff that I would normally cover in this class, we've already covered. So I'm going to put this on stop and we're going to pick it up when I get back. All right, well, see you in a few minutes.